WJTS News, I'm Charlotte Olson. Wednesday evening, residents of Jasper, along with city officials and members of the Jasper Park Board, got a first-hand look at plans presented for the proposed Parklands project in a public gathering in the council chambers of Jasper City Hall. The Parklands was the former Jasper Country Club golf course, and the city purchased almost 60 acres in April of 2013 after the club closed its doors in December of 2012 and has been looking at how to best use the property. The city's original idea was to develop the land as a collaborative community campus that could have a building utilized by the Parks Department, Arts Department, Library, and schools. Presenters included Jeff Justice, president of Hoffer and Pete Androit, principal at Rundell Erstenberger Associates. Jasper Park Board President Roger Sager served as the moderator of all the presenters. The presenters took turns in speaking on the following topics: the Parkland's current plan, alternatives, site features, pavilion, their timeline, and they also provided time for dialogue to take place from the community with concerns and questions. Justice described some of the input that they received from those on hand.
Well, besides cost and when we're going to be done, they want to know about the components of the project and what exactly is going to be contained in the park. They want to be able to understand how maintenance is going to occur in the park, but really they're most interested in how the park is going to make a difference in the community.
Justice says he looks forward to the end result of the project and how the community chooses to utilize the park after all is accomplished. Android elaborates on what it means to have a constructive dialogue with the community after revealing the next steps of the Parkland project.
It was a very positive reception, I thought, and it means a lot as a designer to see your ideas sort of bounced back out to the community and then receive a positive vetting. So it's very rewarding. And also, just to sort of reiterate what Jeff said, the idea is really creating a framework here for a park that can be expanded on and can grow with the generations. So whether that's, additional pieces in the future or something that we haven't even thought of yet, there's a framework in place so that this park can grow with the community of Jasper.
Android spoke with those on hand about the possibility of continuing discussion and receiving their input on the proposed project as it moves forward. Sager expressed his gratitude towards the many people involved with the project this far.
It was neat to see. You probably had half the chambers full here tonight, and it was kind of neat to see the Hafer and Associates gave a great presentation, did a good job. I think everyone was excited when they left. I think everybody understands it a little bit better, and they know the income and the expense portion of this, and all worked real well. We've had a lot of neat partners in this. We've had the mayor and Renee lead us through this whole thing with the park board. Did a great job of finalizing what we've got here tonight. Economic development okayed it, which was neat, and the city council did a nice job too of okaying the projects and gave us a nice budget for it. So all worked real well.
Sager adds that the proposed project has had an extended life cycle of planning, preparation, and continuous development for nearly 4 years, and that reaching a stronger visual to present to the public is rewarding in and of itself. As far as future schedules were concerned, a final drawing review will take place on September the 30th, and the bid package release will be on October the 12th. The pre-bid meeting will be held on October 25th, and the opening of bids will take place on November the 8th. A Jasper man was placed under arrest on a number of counts stemming from an alleged child molesting incident that was believed to have taken place in Huntingburg 2 years ago. A release from the Huntingburg Police Department say that along with the Du Bois County Department of Family Services launched an investigation into allegations of sexual misconduct of an 8-year-old male that occurred in the summer of 2014 after receiving a complaint in July of that year. Police say that 45-year-old Frank Phillips of Jasper had allegedly inappropriately touched an 8-year-old male that was living in Huntingburg. Yesterday, Department Sergeant Kristen Gogol with the Huntingburg Police Department brought Phillips in for questioning regarding the complaint. Phillips was eventually taken into custody and charged with 2 felony counts of child molestation and 2 felony counts of dissemination of matter harmful to minors. He was then taken to and booked into the Du Bois County Security Center. A 3-vehicle chain accident along Highway 231 on Jasper's south side Wednesday afternoon resulted in injuries to a Jasper man. Just after 12:30 yesterday afternoon, Jasper police were called to the scene at the intersection of 231 and Wernsing Road, where police say that 35-year-old Jordan Comstock of Louisville did not stop his box truck in time to avoid colliding with a southbound Jeep that had stopped to turn left onto Warnsing Road. Police say that the collision caused the back window of the SUV to shatter and pieces of it hit the northbound car driven by 80-year-old Robert O'Brien of Huntingburg. Police say that the driver of the SUV, 49-year-old Ronnie Gepner of Jasper, was taken to Memorial Hospital complaining of pain to his arm. Police estimated the damage of the Jeep at about $10,000, the box truck at $1,500, and the passenger car at about $1,000. Jasper police ticketed Comstock for following too closely. St. Ferdinand Catholic Church's annual picnic is set to take place from 10:30 a.m. until 4 p.m. this Sunday, August the 28th. The public is, of course, invited to this wonderful annual event. Among this year's food items are fried chicken dinners that will be served in the air-conditioned gym and cafeteria from 10:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. There will also be hamburgers, brats, chicken sandwiches, tenderloins, mock turtle soup by the bowl, and drinks will also be available in the refreshment stands. Games for the children include a duck pond, a fish pond, a ring and dime toss, and that's just to name a few. There will also be a baby contest to pick your favorite baby picture, and there will also be a grand raffle with many prizes and also 4 beautiful handmade quilts on a separate raffle. There will be a silent auction with over 100 baskets and items that have been donated to be bid on. And there will be a country store with fresh produce, homemade items, and numerous other items. Bingo will be in the air-conditioned Spiritual Life Center, and new this year, there will be the annual parish car show. Registration is from 9 until noon, and awards will be presented at 3 p.m. Registration the day of the show is $15 more, and homemade soup will be available to purchase by the bowl or gallon. Along with all these other fun activities, there will be a shuttle service for those interested in attending. Guests at the picnic are welcomed and encouraged to visit the newly renovated St. Ferdinand Catholic Church. While the entire state of Indiana observes its 200th birthday, residents of Spencer County have a dual reason to celebrate. In addition to being the state's bicentennial, 2016 is the bicentennial of Abraham Lincoln's family moving to Indiana in the year of 1816. To commemorate the anniversary statewide, the Indiana Office of Tourism Development and State Bicentennial Commission are hosting an Indiana Bicentennial Torch Relay. Over 2,200 community-nominated torchbearers will pass the specially designed torch throughout all 92 counties, symbolically connecting generations to ignite Indiana's future. Partnered after the Olympic Torch Relay, Indiana's version has been designed to inspire and unify Hoosiers via the major commemorative events of the 2016 Bicentennial celebration. The Torch Relay will commence on Friday, September the 9th in Cordon, and regarded as the state's first capital. It will arrive and pass through Spencer County the following day on September the 10th, but the celebration will start in Rockport Friday afternoon with a taste of Spencer County around the courthouse square and continue with various activities around the county through the 10th. For more information on how Spencer County plans to celebrate the Indiana Bicentennial, visit indianabicentennial.org/bicentennial-events. Make sure to keep it right here, because up next we'll take a look at your weather summary.